From ancient castles and precise city layouts to modern marvels that stretch the limits of imagination, Japan has always been obsessed with building the extraordinary. Today, that passion has exploded into projects so ambitious they seem impossible. Rising from the land, sea, and even underground, Japan is shaping a future that shocks everyone, and what comes next will redefine the very meaning of human innovation. From samurai to superstructures. Centuries ago, Japan was a land of samurai and castles, ruled by shoguns who fortified cities and planned their villages with careful precision. Roads and canals connected people, trade thrived, and even in that era, the Japanese were already solving problems of space and efficiency. When the Meiji Restoration arrived in the late 19th century, Japan opened itself to the world. Railways, factories, and Western-style cities began appearing almost overnight. Japan transformed from a feudal society to a modern industrial power in a few decades. After the devastation of World War II, the country faced a new challenge: rebuilding from the ashes. Cities rose from rubble, skyscrapers replaced bombed buildings, and the Japanese economy surged in what became known as the post-war economic miracle. This drive to rebuild evolved into a passion for creating structures that were not just functional, but visionary. The Japanese love for precision, innovation, and aesthetic harmony translated into megaprojects that pushed the limits of imagination. Companies and architects began dreaming bigger, imagining cities that could float on water, soar kilometers into the sky, or even exist underground. Their vision is not only to house people, but also to experiment with sustainability, technology, and urban life. Each project is a bold statement of creativity and ambition, a message to the world that Japan can reimagine the very nature of human living spaces. This history of transformation is what laid the foundation for the mind-blowing projects we are about to explore. The first of these is a structure so enormous and ambitious that it seems impossible. It promises to redefine urban life in ways the world has never seen before, and it is only the beginning of Japan's shocking architectural journey. The Shimizu Megacity Pyramid. Imagine a pyramid so massive it could house 1 million people. This is the Shimizu Megacity Pyramid, a project that seems like it came straight out of science fiction. Planned to float above Tokyo Bay, this pyramid is not just a building, but a complete vertical city. It is designed by Shimizu Corporation, one of Japan's most innovative construction companies, and its vision is as ambitious as it is bold. The concept was first proposed decades ago, but the idea of building a structure of this scale continues to capture the imagination of architects, engineers, and urban planners around the world. The pyramid is expected to rise 2 kilometers above the water with 5 stacked trusses, each as large as the Great Pyramid of Giza. It will use futuristic materials like carbon nanotubes and graphene to support its enormous weight. Inside, the pyramid will contain residential areas, offices, shops, schools, and recreational spaces. Transportation will be futuristic as well, with inclined elevators, rapid transit pods, and moving walkways connecting every part of this immense structure. Power will come from solar energy and even algae-based bioenergy, making it a self-sustaining vertical ecosystem. Robots will assist in construction and maintenance, ensuring that the structure can be built safely and efficiently. The Shimizu Megacity Pyramid is more than an architectural wonder. It represents Japan's solution to land scarcity in Tokyo, its response to rising urban populations, and its vision for a sustainable, high-tech future. It challenges everything we know about what a city can be, turning the concept of horizontal expansion into a vertical marvel. Even as we marvel at this pyramid, another concept pushes the limits of imagination even further. The next project aims to soar 4 kilometers into the sky, doubling the height of the tallest building ever built. Exceed 4000. The Exceed 4000 is a vision so daring it almost defies belief. It's a building that stretches 4 kilometers into the sky, towering above the clouds and dwarfing every skyscraper on Earth. Designed by Taisei Corporation in 1995, this project was conceived as a response to Japan's limited land and dense urban populations. It is not just a building, it is a vertical city capable of housing up to 1 million people. Its sheer size and ambition have captured the attention of architects and futurists around the world. The tower would have 800 floors and a base 6 kilometers wide, creating a massive footprint that could cover entire city blocks. Its structure would rely on millions of tons of steel and advanced engineering to withstand earthquakes, typhoons, and extreme air pressure gradients. Inside, high-speed maglev trains would transport residents and workers across floors, making vertical movement as efficient as horizontal travel in ordinary cities. The building's power needs would be met by solar energy, making it a self-sufficient ecosystem in the sky. The Exceed 4000 is designed to include homes, offices, shops, schools, and even leisure areas, creating a complete urban environment within a single structure. While the Exceed 4000 remains a concept rather than a real project, its vision challenges the limits of human imagination. It represents Japan's unique approach to problem solving. When land is scarce, build upward. When innovation is needed, dream without limits. It is a bold statement that Japan is not just following global trends, but is determined to redefine the very idea of a city. And yet, even this vertical giant is just the beginning. Japan's next visionary project approaches the sky in a different way. The Plateau Skyscraper, Sky City 1000 is a different kind of marvel. Unlike the Exceed 4000, which climbs straight into the sky, Sky City 1000 is a vertical city built in layers. Designed by Takanaka Corporation and announced in 1989 during Japan's economic bubble, it imagines a future where urban life is organized not across land, but up into the sky. Each layer, called a plateau, contains homes, offices, parks, and commercial areas, creating a self-contained environment where people can live, work, and play without ever leaving the building. The tower would rise 1 kilometer above Tokyo, with 14 enormous plateaus stacked on top of each other. Each plateau has green spaces, gardens, and even recreational areas, giving residents a sense of outdoor life despite living high above the city. The design emphasizes accessibility, with elevators, moving walkways, and vertical transport systems that connect every level efficiently. The building could house tens of thousands of residents and accommodate over 100,000 workers, making it a city within a single structure. Sky City 1000 is not just about size. It is about creating a new way of living. By stacking urban life vertically, it solves Tokyo's land scarcity problems while integrating green spaces and sustainability. It is a vision of harmony between people, nature, and technology, all inside one gigantic structure. Even decades after its conception, Sky City 1000 remains an inspiration for architects worldwide. It shows how Japan combines creativity, engineering, and foresight to rethink the urban experience. And yet, Japan continues to push innovation in unexpected ways. The next project takes a radically different approach by aiming to build a skyscraper almost entirely out of wood. It challenges assumptions about materials and sustainability, promising a future where high-rises are not only tall, but also green and eco-friendly. The wooden skyscraper revolution. The W350 project is unlike anything the world has seen before. While most skyscrapers rely on steel and concrete, this Japanese marvel aims to reach 350 meters into the sky almost entirely using wood. Designed by Sumitomo Forestry and Nikken Sakai, it is called a ply scraper because it uses engineered timber to create a structure that is both strong and sustainable. Construction began in 2024, with a planned completion in 2041. The cost is estimated at $5.6 billion, reflecting both the ambition and complexity of this eco-friendly giant. The tower will have 70 floors with offices, residences, shops, and public spaces all integrated vertically. What makes the W350 so remarkable is its use of wood on such a scale. Advanced engineering techniques allow it to withstand earthquakes, typhoons, and fire, making it both safe and resilient. Using wood significantly reduces carbon emissions compared to traditional materials, turning the building itself into a symbol of sustainability. Vertical gardens and green spaces within the structure will bring nature into the urban environment, creating a healthy and balanced living space. The W350 project represents more than just a building. It is a bold experiment in rethinking how we construct cities. It challenges architects and engineers to explore materials in innovative ways, proving that eco-friendly design can be ambitious and beautiful. It shows that sustainability does not have to limit size or creativity. Japan's fascination with redefining the skyline continues. From wood to concrete, the next project will become the tallest building in Japan, Tokyo Torch. This massive redevelopment project is centered around the Torch Tower, which will become the tallest building in Japan when completed. Located in the Tokiwabashi district, the project is being developed by Mitsubishi Estate and represents a modern fusion of architecture, technology, and urban design. The groundbreaking for Tokyo Torch began in 2020, with the tower expected to be completed by 2028. The total cost is estimated at around 500 billion yen, showing the scale and importance of this project. The Torch Tower will rise high above Tokyo's skyline, serving as a mixed-use space with offices, public areas, and commercial zones. Its design emphasizes public engagement, with Tokyo Torch Terrace offering 7,000 square meters of open space and green areas for the community. The project also focuses on connectivity, linking seamlessly with Tokyo Station and nearby subway lines through underground passageways. This integration of transportation, open spaces, and high-rise living demonstrates Japan's commitment to creating functional, sustainable, and people-friendly urban environments. Tokyo Torch is not just about height. It is about creating a new hub for business, culture, and community in the heart of Tokyo. Its innovative design blends modern skyscraper technology with spaces that encourage social interaction, making it a model for future city development. The project also reflects Japan's resilience, combining engineering ingenuity with an aesthetic that harmonizes with the surrounding city. Even as Tokyo Torch reshapes the skyline, Japan continues to innovate in unexpected ways. The next project takes us underground into one of the largest engineering and scientific feats in the world, Hyper-Kamiokande. Beneath the serene mountains of Japan lies one of the most ambitious scientific projects in the world, Hyper-Kamiokande. This enormous underground neutrino detector is being built in the Gifu and Tochigi prefectures to study the smallest and most elusive particles in the universe. Construction began in 2000, led by the University of Tokyo and the Institute for Cosmic Ray Research, with an estimated cost of over $500 million. The project aims to answer some of humanity's biggest questions about the origins of the universe, the behavior of matter, and why the universe exists in its current form. Hyper-Kamiokande is a massive cylindrical tank, 70 meters tall and 80 meters wide, filled with 260,000 tons of ultra-pure water. Thousands of sensitive light detectors line its interior, capturing the faintest flashes caused by neutrinos passing through the Earth. These tiny particles rarely interact with matter, making them nearly impossible to detect. The detector is shielded deep underground to avoid interference from cosmic rays, allowing scientists to study neutrinos from the Sun, supernovae, and even the Earth itself. Beyond its scientific goals, Hyper-Kamiokande represents Japan's commitment to innovation, precision, and international collaboration. Scientists from around the world contribute to the project, creating a hub of knowledge, technology, and engineering expertise. The discoveries made here could revolutionize physics, change our understanding of the universe, and inspire a new generation of researchers. The next project aims to transform trade and logistics with floating infrastructure, showing that Japan is equally committed to reshaping both the skies above and the seas around it. Japan's floating future. The Fukuoka megaport is Japan's daring experiment in reshaping its coastline and transforming maritime trade. With the country facing limited land space and increasing global commerce, engineers and planners envisioned a port that could float on water, expand dynamically, and handle massive cargo without disrupting the city. The project, led by Fukuoka City in collaboration with private engineering firms, began detailed planning in 2022 and is expected to be partially operational by the early 2030s. Its estimated cost exceeds $2 billion, reflecting the scale and innovation involved. Unlike traditional ports, the Fukuoka megaport uses floating platforms anchored to the seabed but capable of slight movement, absorbing waves and storms without damage. The port integrates automated cranes, AI-driven logistics systems, and self-sustaining energy solutions, including solar and tidal power. Shipping containers can be transported faster than ever, while warehouses float seamlessly with the tides, adapting to changing demands. The design also includes green zones and public spaces, turning parts of the port into leisure and research areas. Fukuoka Megaport represents more than trade efficiency. It is a statement of Japan's approach to the challenges of a changing world. By combining engineering genius with sustainability, it shows how cities can grow vertically and horizontally. Even on water, the project could become a model for other coastal cities worldwide, especially as rising sea levels threaten traditional ports. And yet, Japan's innovation does not stop with floating cities. Then comes a project that will redefine speed on land. Connecting Tokyo and Nagoya at record-breaking velocities, it promises to transform travel, commerce, and daily life, showing that Japan's mega projects span the seas, the cities, and now, the very tracks we ride on. Maglev Chuo Shinkansen. Japan has always been a pioneer in high-speed rail, and the Maglev Chuo Shinkansen takes that legacy to a completely new level. This magnetic levitation train line will connect Tokyo and Nagoya, covering the 286-kilometer distance in just 40 minutes, more than twice as fast as conventional bullet trains. The project, led by Central Japan Railway Company, began construction in 2014 with an estimated cost of 9 trillion yen. It represents Japan's dedication to speed, efficiency, and futuristic engineering. Unlike traditional trains, the Maglev Chuo Shinkansen hovers above the tracks using powerful magnets, eliminating friction and allowing speeds of up to 500 kilometers per hour. The line will eventually extend to Osaka, shrinking travel times dramatically and revolutionizing commuting, tourism, and business connections across the country. The train stations themselves are designed as modern hubs, integrating commercial spaces, public areas, and green zones, ensuring that this high-speed marvel is more than just transportation. It is a lifestyle upgrade. The Maglev Chuo Shinkansen is also a technological laboratory. Engineers are testing advanced safety systems, noise reduction technologies, and energy-efficient designs that could influence high-speed rail worldwide. The project demonstrates Japan's ability to combine innovation, reliability, and practicality, showing that even the fastest transport can be sustainable and community-focused. While the Chuo Shinkansen races above ground, Japan is simultaneously innovating below the streets. The next mega project plans to create a massive subterranean urban network. It will feature shopping centers, offices, and transit hubs entirely underground, showing that Japan's vision for mega projects stretches from the deepest depths to the highest peaks. Tokyo Underground City. As Tokyo struggles with limited land and dense populations, architects and engineers are exploring a massive subterranean network that could house offices, shopping centers, transit hubs, and public spaces. The project began in phases during the 2000s, with ongoing expansions planned for the 2030s. The estimated investment is over $3 billion, highlighting the scale and ambition of this hidden city beneath the streets. This underground network is designed to be fully integrated with Tokyo's existing transit systems, including bullet trains, subway lines, and bus terminals. Advanced ventilation, lighting, and earthquake-resistant technologies make the space safe and comfortable for thousands of daily visitors. The city will also include leisure areas, restaurants, cultural centers, and even green zones, creating a complete urban ecosystem beneath the surface. By moving some daily activities underground, Tokyo can relieve congestion on its streets and above-ground infrastructure while providing a new layer of urban living. Tokyo Underground City is not just about efficiency, it is about innovation and vision. It reflects Japan's unique approach to urban planning, combining practicality, technology, and imagination. It shows how even one of the densest cities in the world can expand in new directions without sacrificing safety, comfort, or sustainability. While Tokyo builds beneath its streets, Japan's final mega project looks to nature itself. Then comes the surprising Floating Islands project is creating artificial islands for energy, recreation, and urban expansion. Seto Inland Sea Floating Islands. The Seto Inland Sea Floating Islands project is Japan's most ambitious experiment in creating land where none exists. Faced with limited space and growing urban demands, engineers are constructing massive artificial islands in the calm waters of the Seto Inland Sea. The project began in 2023 and is planned to unfold over the next 2 decades, with an estimated cost exceeding $10 billion. Its goal is to combine urban development, renewable energy, and ecological innovation in one bold experiment. These floating islands are designed to be modular, meaning sections can be added or removed as needed. They will feature residential areas, commercial zones, parks, and even research facilities. The islands will also incorporate renewable energy technologies, including solar panels, wind turbines, and wave-powered generators, making them largely self-sufficient. Advanced materials and engineering techniques will ensure stability and safety, even during storms and rising sea levels. The project is not only about expanding urban space, but also about rethinking humanity's relationship with the sea. By creating floating infrastructure, Japan is exploring a future where cities are flexible, resilient, and environmentally integrated. The islands could serve as hubs for innovation, tourism, and trade, while also offering new habitats for marine life. This project demonstrates Japan's willingness to push the boundaries of architecture, engineering, and sustainability all at once. The Seto Inland Sea Floating Islands are a fitting finale to Japan's series of mega projects. From ancient castles to futuristic pyramids, from skyscrapers of wood and steel to underground cities and floating islands, Japan has consistently shocked the world with its creativity and ambition. Each project shows that the country is not only imagining the future, but building it in ways that inspire awe, curiosity, and excitement for what comes next. Japan's mega projects show a future beyond imagination, pushing the limits of what we thought was possible. Which project amazed you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below.